Hello guys, Matt Lemke here with your gamer goggles, gamer-goggles.com, and today we're going to take a look at the Folklore the Affliction Gray Miniatures Pack and the Dark Tales expansion. Be right back. Alright, so let's start with the expansion box. I already cut it. So, for those of you that don't know, Origins Game Fair was pretty wonderful. And, well, I didn't get to run into the guys there, but that's where I met them the first time in my life. Once again, within the Folklore the Affliction expansion pack, you got this nice handy-dandy little cheat sheet that's pretty amazing, in my opinion. This is where we'll actually spend a lot of our time looking at these models. If I can get them out. And then inside there's some meat to this box. This is heavy. So inside we have more map packs, story journal, which we won't actually look through right now. Well, I mean, we'll flip through it real quick, but we won't spend a lot of time looking through it. New tokens, or buttons, whatever you want to call them. We have the Archfiend, Doppelganger, Wood Mother, whatever her name is, the Lich, and another whatever her name is. Well, their name, because this coven is plural. And then you've got the little pentagram symbols here, doors. It looks like tombstone crosses. And the back sides of them. There you go. Now, then we'll go right into the lore tree. And this is the little individual character cards. Come on. Zoom out a little bit. We have the Butcher with the Butcher's starting abilities, location extras, the lore tree for him. We have the Courtesan. Again, the starting abilities, the lore tree, an illusionist. Illusionist starts with a cane sword, which is pretty neat, I guess. We have a scientist. She is a chemist and a researcher. She starts with acid vials, well, of course. We have the Slayer. She is an acrobat soldier, and I think there's something in... No, there's not. She starts with a cutlass and a bandage. So, and let's see, wait, it's her. Interesting. And we have the Woodsman, who is a trapper, and of course, he gets an axe. He likes to tinker, maybe. Set those aside. We won't spend a lot of time looking around at too many of the cards. Sorry about that. That was my phone telling me I need to work out. And I do, but I'm going to finish this up first. We have Commerce, which is a personal quest. We have Carnage in the Sewers. We have Overrun. There's a lot of text on these, so I'm not going to read them all. We have Shoplifting, Under Attack, Family Heirloom, Digging for Gems, which is another personal quest. You got the story over here, where to go to, and then pass an awareness test to locate a good spot to harvest the gemstones. If you succeed, harvest up to 6 stones. If you fail, you may harvest up to 3. Doesn't sound like you fail. Demonic Overlord, Purify the Peaks, Escort Mission. Let's see here. This is a rumors rule card. Oh, these are all rumors of it. Interesting. I haven't even played the first time, and I'm looking at the expansion already because I'm silly. Well, I played Prototype way back in the day. Makes it sound like this game's old. It's not. We have for the butcher, we have a fillet. Shopkeeper. These are items if you haven't figured that out yet. And these are different abilities. At least I thought. There, okay, it did say items. For a second there, I thought I was losing it. So flip through here real quick. Grab the ability cards. The butcher's got fillet. We have a shopkeeper who is the cook. Skinned alive, seduction. For the gambler or the courtesan, I should say, it receives +1 damage against mortal foes. Whole bunch of cool little things for beefing up or rounding out your character a little bit. And then we have companions here. We have Abyssinian cat, +2 ghost points. You cannot be cursed. That's pretty cool. Shadowhawk attacks your target during your turn, +2 might and +2 damage. We have a miner. That's kind of like a follower. We have a trapper. And then we have a whole bunch of new amulet items. We have an amulet of id. We have headband of foresight, icon of salvation, Corvix blade. And then monster cards. If I can open the bag. If I can't open the bag, I'm getting scissors. When in doubt, take the easy route. So we have an archfiend who looks pretty beefily bad. We have Banach or Banach. She has pestilence, people. She's evil and mean. We have a doppelganger. Target that is hit must pass trickery 5 or take a corrosion token. If they already have a corrosion token, it is reset to 4 rounds. Whoa! A devastating strike will instantly kill a character as corrosive tentacles tear out vital organs. Or a vital organ. That's pretty brutal. We have the Lich. 2 attacks per round. 1d6 Vita. Wow. So he moves around the board. Interesting. Then we've got the newer characters. We have the Butcher, Courtesan, and Courtesan Ghost, of course. The Illusionist, the Scientist, the Slayer. So we have 23 plus 5, right? And then we have... Oh, they changed. That's right. We have 10, 38, 5, plus 2. The different abilities there. The Ghosts have the ethereal status. Oh, yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it in the first box breaking, but there's a picture of the minis on the base of the card. We have a Banshee here, a Dark Dryad, Fire, or Demonic Flame, Hands of Death. They're kind of neat, actually, that they made those, I think. The Possessed. We have Wretched Hags. That leads us to the book. The story journal. Ooh, this book seems to be in a better format. It's a little glossier than the last book, so bear with me on it, but your different stories are in here. Just gonna flip through it real quick. And then in the back we have thought story moments. Those are references for earlier in the book. Your different maps, your different areas, and how to set them up. Like I said, we're not going to spend a lot of time on the story journal. We are going to go ahead now and look at the maps. There we go. I can open them up. And I believe these are all double-sided again. It'd be silly for them not to be. So we'll start with everything that looks like it's on fire here. We have 2 hallways. 4 hallways. A bedroom. A not bedroom. A little cellar. A treasure room. A little library, reading room. To not sure what that is. Those look like fountains to me. An empty room with a, oh, I guess that's like a little library. Winery slash kitchen type of thing. Religious place of worship. Dining table. 2 little rooms side by side. We have, this is gonna be more like a, I don't know, a great hall, I guess? I mean, you got stuff over here for like studying and stuff, statues, books, libraries, 2 tables with 2 fire pits. And this looks like a workstation, several workstations. This is a master bedroom of some kind, the King's Chambers. Barracks. And then with the bigger maps we have the lava pit, Mummy's tomb. Ooh, broken magma walls. This kind of looking mazy here. Caverns. Caverns with some cool stuff going. Well, I wouldn't. These aren't really caverns. This is more like outdoor woodsy treetop thingies. Sewers. Marketplace. More sewer, I guess. I'll call this an inn, or maybe it's a great hall in a church for a banquet area. I mean, you can use it for whatever you want, as long as you know you're not following the story. You can make your own stories, right? Which I'd like to hear about your stories, if you guys have made any yet. What mat pieces do you use? All that fun stuff. Boom. Now we're into what I consider the best part. In my opinion, is biased. We're into the minis. Not sure what I'm going to do here. Look at that. Zoom out a little bit. Look at the detail on this guy. I can't wait to paint these guys. They need a little bit of epoxy work, but maybe not. That is pretty cool. Look at that. It's a dog with a big chain. It must be his master. He's holding a bone, and he's got a shovel to protect himself. Then we got the demonic flames, which these things are great. I mean, if you're a role player, you can use these for just about anything. These make great little fire elementals. Look at the detail in her. Look at the wings, the feathers. Pretty cool. Pretty good stuff. A werewolf. Here's one of the possessed. They're tall. Hey, where'd you come from? Huh, I got an extra elemental. I don't remember what these guys were, but look at them. They're pretty cool looking. And here's one of those hands that we were talking about before, creeping hands. There's her. And here's one of the dryads. The evil dark dryads, or whatever they are. We have townsfolk of some sort. The guard. Wow, she's gonna be a little tricky to paint. Her hand is awfully close to her face. If you're painting her. Look at this one. She's throwing a fireball. She is cool. It's their version of Green Goblin, or maybe that's a he. And we've got one more alchemist-y type person. We also have, now we have woodsman here. You can tell these are the heroes because they're in gray. And I'll pull all those out right quick. And we'll do one at a time. I don't remember who had the cane sword, but this is that guy. Illusionist, I believe. Then we have the Slayer, I believe this is. This would be the scientist with her scholarly book and glasses and professor-like dress, gear. That's not a dress. Clothing. We have the butcher or the cook. And I don't remember who this was. This is... I'm gonna knock everything down. But I like the Chinese fan. I like the detail. Another figure that'd be fun to paint. That was the... courtesan. Not exactly a word to use every day. So, inside of Folklore the Affliction, we get a lot of stuff. We get the book, all of the map packs, which I just dropped one on the floor, the character cards, which I'm going to have to come back through here after this and organize, all of the bad guy cards, and, well, technically the good guy cards too are in there. You get the rumor cards, new equipment item companion cards, new tokens, and all the minis, which makes it worth the money in and of itself. That's a lot of miniatures for the price, especially of that quality. Alright guys, thanks for watching. This has been a box breaking with Matt Lemke from Through Gamer Goggles, gamer-goggles.com, and I just did everything backwards.